Hi everybody, Missy Pushing Weight Fitness, and I'm doing a new series this week called K.I.S S, which stands for Keeping It Simple series. And in this series, I'm going to be going over how the majority of us try to complicate things way too much. Therefore, we are forced to feel the stress, the fatigue, the actual awkwardness of our weeks because we're just really overcomplicating everything that we do. So this first part in general is going over, I just gotten back from the weekend. Unfortunately, I had to say goodbye to a near and dear friend of mine, and I feel like that's kind of what stimulated this series, is because I know from my friend that they lived a pretty simple life. However, they stressed about so many things. So I'm going to be talking about stress here in this blog series today, and a couple other different topics as the week progresses. But I think when you try to overcomplicate things, and I'm not trying to say think, I actually know, the stress pours on you. And if you're like me, it lands like right in my shoulders and my neck, and it ends up actually affecting my overall health. And I feel ran down and sluggish, and even the best of workouts is not going to do anything to help alleviate that. So I don't want everyone to feel like they have to rush, and I'm one of those people. I'm guilty of this myself, and that's why it's kind of near and dear to me and a little important to put this message out there, is that whenever you are trying to overcomplicate things or trying to fill out all your to-dos for that day, sometimes, like, I'm gonna tell you, like, now that I'm older, I used to make this trip to Volusia County, Daytona Beach, my hometown, every other weekend. And now I'm in my 40s. I took a 5-hour nap today because in my mind it's kind of just triggered, I'm tired, so my body needed that rest. So listen to yourselves, because if you just keep trying to keep going, keep on keeping on, you end up, if I'd have kept going today and did all these little things that, could wait, I've tried to prioritize. So I know there's things that can wait till tomorrow. I have a couple hours after work, I can get them done. Didn't need to be done today. My body needed that rest, because if I don't give myself that rest, what'll happen is I'll give out in the middle of the work week and I won't have the stamina to keep going. So one of the things that I really have to preach here is your stress levels. Assess yourself from a scale of 0 to 10. Where are you on that stress level scale? And if you are above a 5, then you need to probably check yourself and figure out what it is that's stressing you out. Take a minute, take a breather, stop right where you are, and say, what of these things that are stressing me out that I can just simply let go and worry about, at all. Don't worry about them at all. Or what do I need to get done? Prioritize. Keep yourself in check when it comes to your stress, because I'm telling you, take for experience. I mean, if you can see here, I have a 12-year-old, got my 5-year-old, and I got an 11-year-old here, and they all depend on me. They need me to be healthy and strong, and I can't be running around with a stressful head and mind and soul, because I'm not going to be able to give my all to them. And that alone, just being a mom of 3 younger children at home, can be a stressor. So I am definitely here to say, check yourself on the stress, understand it and demand it. That's my new motto for this week, is understand it and demand it. And the reason is because if you don't understand yourself and what you're going through, you're going to keep going, and you're not going to realize that the things that you're dealing with is something that can be prevented. If you can prevent a 5-minute stress or breakdown for whatever reason for yourself, then do so. And that is by keeping yourself in check. Assess yourself, figure out, wait a minute, I'm feeling stressed, what am I going to do here? Let me just take a step back and plan and get things back on track, because ultimately life's too short. And like I say, my friend I've had to say goodbye to was 45 years old, and that's not even, I want to live a little longer than that, and I don't want to be stressed out throughout the time that I have left. I want to enjoy it, because life's too short. So today's topic of stress is one of those things that I really want you to sit down and think about. Like I say, do an assessment scale to yourself every day. Okay, on today I'm feeling, a 6. Well, if you're, like I say, over a 5, chances are you need to check yourself. Understand that stress is okay, but demand for yourself to alleviate that as much as possible. Whether it be, people you're hanging out with stressing you out, let them go for a while. I'm one of those people that try to help everybody as much as I can, but sometimes you can get compassionately fatigued based on somebody else's drama. So you have to kind of step back and assess yourself. So that's the thing for today. Understand that, stress is there and it happens and it's okay, but demand that you check yourself. And that's all I got to say for today, but I just want to see you tomorrow right back here for the next topic of Keeping It Simple series, and love ya. Bye.